Question is from, this one's from my mother because the wording's a bit specific. It says, I feel like I'm in a constant mental battle. I feel like I'm doing a crap job at being a mother, even though I'm told otherwise. I just can't shake the feeling that I'm failing.
Okay.
You've been a mum longer than me, so you
Yeah. As well, this mother, I would encourage you to try and look at yourself and understand why you're feeling this way. Is it because you're stressed? Is it because you're going through postnatal depression? Perhaps you need, I mean, if you can't sort of look at it within yourself, perhaps the person needs to go to a counsellor or a therapist, because sometimes people need to talk through why they're feeling the way they're feeling, and sometimes a solution can actually come out.
That's true.
And I think, if the person just said that other people are telling her that she's doing a good job, or her.
Yes, her, it's a mum. Well, in 2021, so.
Okay, that she's doing a good job, but she can't see or feel it. I think she needs to look at why then. You know, how does she treat her kids? You know, what bad thing does she do that makes her think she's being a bad mother?
It sounds to me, when from experience, like if someone always tells me I'm decent at something, but I can't see it, it's because there's something I'm insecure about.
Yeah.
It's an issue with me.
Definitely.
Not because what I'm doing is wrong or not good enough. It's because I don't see myself as good at this thing, or in this case, I don't see myself as a good mother.
True. And is this person comparing herself to somebody else?
Oh, well, I think mothers are guilty of that all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever you get around other mothers or other people's kids, you're constantly, whether we like to admit it or not, we're constantly comparing whether our kids are better at certain things or whether our kids are behind on certain things. And there is an element of anxiety and I think mom guilt about things that we probably aren't doing. I see some friends on Snap or on Insta stories and it looks like they're being so creative with their kids and they're, you know, doing things like going out, because lockdown was hard because most of the kids are just on YouTube, let's be honest, or on a device of some kind. So when I see parents who are intentionally making the effort to take their kids out and do stuff like that, I feel a little bit of guilt that I don't have that kind of thing. But the thing with social media, if there is an element of social media comparison, is that they're all snapshots of things.
It's necessarily the true picture.
Exactly. We have got no idea beyond those 30 seconds of whatever we see, or 10 seconds we see on social media, about what happens in the rest of the time. Sometimes people can film their kids reading a book. They really haven't read a book all day or all month. But in that moment, it makes... Do you know what I'm saying? So I think the comparison thing is massive, and I think you just need to focus on your own children, your own family. Are they happy? Are they fed? Are they healthy? Are you spending the odd times that you can doing something? Maybe this person's feeling some kind of a way because deep down they probably know that they want to do more or they could do more. And if that's the case, I think it's good to own that as well and just change up your routine a little bit, because sitting there feeling sorry for yourself
ain't going to help the child.
It's not going to help.
Not going to help you.
And it's not going to help the child, exactly. So if you honestly can see something that you can do better, then do it. But at the same time, I think mums shouldn't be up on themselves too much. Because a lot of the time we are doing our best with what we've got and with what we know. And that's all you...
definitely. All you can do, because I think this thing about, you know, reading a textbook about how to bring up a child, it doesn't work. Well, for me, it doesn't work. I think not
verbatim anyway.
No,
not like let's do this, do that, tick box.
No.
Yeah, no.
I think each child is different, and you know, within a family, everything's different. You know, you might not have the money to do certain things, but you can be creative in other ways. So as you say, don't compare yourself to any other family. Look at your own child. Is your child happy, fed? You know, they're developing.
Clean dress,
Look at that. Look at that, and as you say, if you looked at yourself and thought, well, okay, I could be doing this or doing that, you can instigate stuff like that yourself.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter what anyone says to you, it's not going to make you feel better. Like, you have to make the changes yourself with how you feel about yourself. Look at the situation and be honest about the situation. Actually, no, I have done that. Okay, this is okay. And no mom is perfect, and so I think we shouldn't put those expectations of wanting to be perfect. Like I said, in comparing to other kids, it's
look within, and if, as I said before, if it's something to do with you're feeling down or depressed, or go to a counsellor.
100%.
Or a therapist. They can help you, talk you through whatever you're feeling and why you're feeling the way you are.
Because I think as well, trying to mother during the pandemic
is hard.
It's hard. It was hard anyway.
Yeah.
But trying to mother during the pandemic is even harder, and so I think having an outlet to talk, and sometimes you do need someone who's a little bit removed from the situation, would help. I can't stress how much going to therapy changed me this pandemic. I honestly don't think I would have. I don't even think this probably would have come about, to be honest. There's a lot of things that I don't think I'd be doing. I really fear for my relationships with people, and even like family or even Liam or friends, if I had not found someone to talk to, because it was a lot. And when you're a mum of multiples as well, you've got even less time to so
COVID hasn't been easy, and I think this lockdown of having children constantly in the home, parents constantly at home, is not a good thing.
No.
Because, as human beings, we're social beings.
Yeah.
Children are social beings. I've seen children of 2-year-old being locked in the house, and the behaviour change has been traumatic.
Yeah.
And, I personally, even with my own grandson, I had to basically take the reins to say, well, he's not going to be locked up in the house. He needs the outlet to, express himself and do other things. So sometimes you have, just look externally if you need to.
Yeah, because we can't necessarily control or every like our situation or our circumstances all the time, but we can. It's how we respond to those things, I guess. So
definitely.
I'd say to this person, probably like you said, look within. Find someone to talk to if you need someone to talk to. Make the changes that you want to see happen.
Definitely.
Because they're only going to come about if you implement them.
Definitely.
And don't be too hard on yourself, because everyone's going through a rough time. And like you said, if it was a normal situation and life was normal, you probably would feel a little bit different.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Again, hopefully that one we've covered a lot of bases there. Actually, I hope. Third question.